Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex the Creative Llama, and if you see that red live box right there, that means I am live. But if you don't see it, you're just catching the replay. So make sure you comment hashtag replay. Do me a huge favor, y'all. Comment exclamation point notify, just like this. That way you get a message next time I go live. It'll just be sent through Facebook Messenger, but it's a great way to, stay up to date and see all my lives because a lot of people miss them. So we are going to do a bee door hanger, y'all. This guy was supposed to be my live sale a couple weeks ago, and honestly, I just forgot to show it to y'all. So what I went ahead and did, hi Tracy, what I went ahead and did is I base coated my bee white because we are going to paint with some yellow, and I want the yellow to be super, super bright. So that's a little tip for you, is to base coat it in white, and that will help your color be a little bit more bright. But what I am going to do is I am going to do another coat on the wings with some white chalk paste. Hi, Jackie. I'm going to do another coat on the wings to make them a little bit more white and solid and not so many brush strokes. And then we will dry this, and then we will go in and paint the body yellow. So hang out, comment the word bee, B-E-E, and my page will send you a message with everything I am using, including where to get this door hanger. But y'all, I've been dying to create with this. Thanks for the follow. Anytime y'all hit that follow button, that blue counter behind me does move. Just so y'all know. So it's always fun to see it move. Okay, so we're going to get that wing over there. We're going to get this wing. Hello. Hi, y'all. It has been a crazy, crazy week. And I can't believe it's Thursday already. Have y'all had a busy week? What have y'all been doing? It's been kind of tough getting back into the swing of things after Easter weekend, I have to admit. I've been on the struggle bus a little bit. Hi, Darlene. So I'm just going over this. I'm going to keep my wings white, because we are going to put a little piece on top of the wings to kind of add a little bit of decorative frame. Not a frame, just decoration. And that's going to be a different color. And then we are going to add like a little border around to see if I can do it. I've never done it. We're going to add a little black border. So I'm just getting those nice and solid. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go in just a smidge into the body, just a little bit. And then let's dry this, and then let's get to painting. Hi, Tammy, the Golden Bell, Nancy Bell Grace. I love that. My daughter has 2 back-to-back softball games. Oh, no. Hi, Tonya. Oh, no, I missed a comment. Let's see. I know, Miss Billy. I meant to show it in my live sale, and I just forgot. So y'all, do me a huge favor, hit the heart button, comment the word bee, B-E-E, and be sure to sprinkle the video. Sprinkling helps me so much. Thank you, Miss Kathleen. Sprinkling or sharing the video helps me out tremendously. So share it into craft groups, tag a crafty friend, all those things. Misty, you're in Texas? Oh. Thank you, Miss Darlene, redoing my kitchen. Girl, this might be for you. All right, let's get this dry. And we are going to paint with, guess what? Y'all know what that is? It's not Bumblebee. Hi, Brownie. It is not Bumblebee. It is our color of the month. So this is our color of the month. You can get this on my chalk site when you spend $75 or more, and you'll be able to add it to your cart. But it is super, super sparkly, y'all. I keep wanting to call it Squeeze. It's not Squeeze. It's called Pucker. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Nita. Welcome on in. If you are new, y'all, let me know that you're new. My name is Alex. A little bit about me is I live in Texas. I live in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I used to be a teacher. I taught elementary school for 11 years before I started doing this full time. Y'all, OMG, this yellow covers beautifully. So here's the thing. I base coated my bee in white on purpose because I wanted the yellow to pop, and I'm really glad I did, because sometimes with the brown wood, it will dull your colors. And oh my goodness, y'all. Hi, Joy. Y'all are so sweet. I love this community. I love coming on here and hanging out with y'all. Okay, so the only, not bad thing, the only thing is you're going to kind of have to freehand where the wings end, okay? Where the wings and the body meet. So I'm just going to freehand this. Now, I'm not really worried about it because we are going to put a big old bow right in the center of his body. So if it's not perfect, I'm not going to stress about it. Good morning. Tell me, are y'all bee lovers, like bee decor lovers? I absolutely love bee decor. I think it is just so perfect for spring. The really neat thing about this color, y'all, is it is very, very sparkly. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in the camera, but y'all, this color is super sparkly. So we're gonna have a sparkly bee. Thanks. And I apologize if I'm missing comments, okay? I'm not doing it intentionally. So if you ask a question and I don't see it, please ask it again. I'm always happy to help and answer questions. My daughter-in-law, ooh, fun. Who makes the color? Miss Vicky. This is a Chalk Couture paste. So this is Chalk Couture. I'm only using colors to paint today. I'm not using any like stencils. But you can get this color when you spend $75 or more on the website. It's an exclusive color, so once it's gone, it's gone. That's the sad thing. So, hi Sharon. Miss Sharon, I have not seen you in quite some time. I hope you're doing well. All right, we are almost there. Y'all, this yellow is so pretty. This yellow is so pretty. Now, you don't have to use the shimmer. You could just use a regular yellow. You don't have to use the chalk paste. You could just use a regular acrylic paint. You could even get yellow acrylic paint and add some glitter to it if your heart desires so. But there's no need for me to do that because I already have this color right here. Okay. So we're going to get this on here. I apologize, y'all. You know, my guard dogs, my watch dogs, you know, they hear a car door slam or someone walking outside and we all need to bark. From Sweden, hi Suzanne. The bee is 16, okay, hold on. It's 18 inches wide by 16 inches tall. Good morning, Bertha. Yes, they're here. They're all here. I've got two dogs. I've got an Australian Shepherd and a miniature long-haired Dachshund. I always feel bad because I know like when my dogs hear other dogs bark like on my computer or on my phone, you know, they start barking. Yeah, it's large. It's a door hanger. It is definitely a door hanger. So I'm just going to hit this with the dryer really quickly, but I am going to set it to the side because we do have some other pieces to paint. The shimmer does take a little bit longer to dry, okay? So here's what we have so far. I know, very good alarm system. But let's pull out our other pieces. So these are going to be the stripes on the body. These are the little antennas. And then these are the decorative pieces that are going to go on the wings. So here's what I'm thinking. I guess let's paint everything else and then let's lay it out and see. Yes, it is a door hanger. It can be resized, but I'm only offering it as a door hanger. Okay, let's pull out our black. Now I'm choosing to paint with all of my chalk paste. Like I said earlier, you don't have to use chalk paste to paint. You can use whatever paint you want, okay? I just have it, so I'm using it. So I just added a little bit of water to my chalk paste because my black is kind of on its last leg. And so I did that to thin it out just a little bit. And we are going to paint the stripes. Now I was kind of thinking, here. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I was kind of thinking, should we add like a pattern to the stripes or just leave them solid? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? It is 16 inches wide by 18 inches, no, 16 inches tall by 18 inches wide. So it's a little bit wider than it is tall. So do you think we should add a pattern to these little pieces to the bee or leave them black? Here's me trying to be extra and add more, you know. Polka dots, a pattern, solid pattern. Okay, then we got his little antennas, or her antennas. It can be a boy or girl. Yeah, they have lots to say. They always have lots to say all the time, but definitely when I'm alive. They are barkers. Solid, subtle pattern, or even. So that's what I was thinking. We could do the pattern in shimmer shadow, which is like a shimmer black. I hadn't planned on that. But we could do that. Okay, I'm thinking out loud here. Let's pull this, or let's dry these. Let's pull, hi. Where are you going, Amy? Where are you going? All right, let's get these dry. So these go on the wings, and I'm thinking to either paint these in gray or we paint them in silver. Oh, fun. Y'all be safe. Is Rachel going too? Ah, that's still black. Clive heard your dogs. Yeah. That's why I feel so bad when they start barking, because I know it gets other people's dogs like all wound up. Yay. Well, y'all have fun. Be safe. The glittery gray. Okay. So the silver. All right, let's put this over here. Let's move these out of, oh shoot, y'all. You know what I forgot? The big old eyes. Let me paint these really quickly. And I'm just gonna use whatever's left on my brush, like so, and we'll just set those to the side, and then we will paint these little swirly doos, scrolls, whatever you want to call them. We'll paint those. Yeah, they're real protective. You know, my miniature dachshund, who's all of, 7 or 8 pounds, and then Boone, who's like afraid of, his own shadow. Seriously. My niece over Easter, y'all, my dad got my niece and my nephew these bubble guns, right? And they were loving them. And Boone, when my niece was, blowing the bubbles, he was running away from the bubbles. He was so afraid. So afraid. All right, so we're going to use our shimmer silver, okay? And I might have to do a couple of coats of this. Thank you for the follow. I so appreciate it. And if you are just hopping on, or if you've been here for a little bit, make sure you comment the word bee, B-E-E, and I will send you a message with everything, y'all. It doesn't need another coat. It's perfect. I will send you a message with all of the links or everything that I'm using, the supply list, including the bee door hanger, the colors, all of that. So this is shimmer silver, and I am just painting this right on here. Oh, y'all, this is so pretty. So, so pretty. Hi, Christine. Yeah, he's a big old baby, y'all. He is afraid, of his own shadow, if I'm being honest with you. All right. And I'm just offloading my brush a little bit. I should have offloaded it a little bit more, just because the paste is getting caked up in the crevices of the cutout. So it's okay though. All right, y'all, tell me where you are watching from, and I will pick a winner from the comments to win a mystery cutout. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Sorry if I missed any comments. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm just painting these. West Virginia, Hudson, New York, Texas, I know, Misty. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Julie. How are you, my beautiful friend? California, Massachusetts, Alabama. I'm going to pick someone from the comments to win a mystery cutout, so y'all keep commenting. Katrina, from Tennessee, Indiana. Welcome, Ursula. Well, if you are new, y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex. I live in Texas. And a little fact I always say about me is I used to be a teacher. I taught for 11 years. Hi, Melissa. West Virginia, Iowa. Hi, Sarah. Corpus. You're so close to me, Miss Helen. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, let me paint this last one and then I'll pick a winner. Okay, maybe we'll pick two. Because I'm happy today. How can you not be happy when you're crafting bee stuff, right? Be happy. That was a lame joke. I'm sorry. Great. I taught primarily kindergarten and first grade. I did teach third grade for a couple of years, but primarily kinder and first. And I loved it. I loved working with kids. I didn't like everything else that went with teaching. So we don't have to get into that though. All right, that is painted. Hi, Jacqueline from New Jersey. Good. What's the weather like? It's cold. Sarah, down here it's like 70s, and it's been bright and sunny the last couple of days. It's been gorgeous days. From Sweden, yeah, it's been beautiful down here in Texas. I can't complain. Oops, I see a little spot. All right, I'm gonna pick a winner. Give me 1 sec. I'll pick two winners. Give me 1 second. I saw a little spot that I missed. Snowing. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Sarah Madison, you are winner number 1. Not a teacher, but worked at an elementary school for 30 years. Girl, you know. You're a teacher too. You get it. All right, Sarah Madison is number 1, and let's pick another winner. Let's see. I'm just scrolling and scrolling. Paula Carricker. Hi, Glenda. Paula Carricker, are you here? Miss Sarah and Miss Paula, do me a favor. Send a message to the page, to the Creative Llama. Okay? And, actually, send a message to the page saying like, hey, I won, and your mailing address, and I will get your name on my list. I'm a little bit behind on my cutouts or my giveaways, but I will get those done this week. So, and it's just a little thank you for watching me and hanging out with me. Okay, let's put these over here. Let's wipe up our table, and then let's start the fun stuff. Let's kind of see, well, let's see if our yellow is dry. I know, I heard some people were getting really bad storms. So here is, oh, it's still a little wet. So here is our bee door hanger, okay? Now, I painted mine, it's hard to tell on camera, but there's a lot of glitter in there. I painted mine with my pucker paste, but if you don't have the pucker paste and you don't want to use that, you can use whatever yellow you want to. I just think it's a really pretty color. And I need to take a better video of it so y'all can see the shimmer in it, because y'all, this color shimmers like crazy. But I want to make sure, yep, still a little wet right there. I want to make sure it's completely dry before we do anything else. Hi, Sandra. It is. It's a door hanger. It's supposed to be big. It's a door hanger. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? We're going to put the scrolls on the wings, but I'm also thinking, I need to get a different paintbrush, of doing like a thin little line on the outside edge of the wings in black, and then maybe putting like white stripes or polka dots What do y'all think? Because it does, I think the wings need something. Oh, these are popular right now. Look at me, being on trend. No, y'all, I've had this sitting in my craft room for a couple of weeks. I was supposed to have it in a live sale a couple of weeks ago, and I just completely forgot to show it. So, okay, still a little wet right there, but I think I'm a trendy bee. There you go, Miss Joy. We could do shimmer white. Okay, okay. I forgot about the pattern thing. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure that these are all dry. You need one of these. We'll comment the word bee. Yeah, the wings definitely need something. So that's kind of what I was thinking, was adding a thin stripe on the edge and then maybe putting polka dots in that black area. What do y'all think about that? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. But I need to clean my brush. Thank you. I think this is gonna, y'all, I've moved stuff around in here and I keep going to where my trash can was, and it's literally right here behind me. All right. So I'm using the brush that I painted the scrolls in, and I'm just cleaning it out. Hi, Lisa from Craftin' and Cruisin'. I love that name. Welcome on in. Okay. Y'all, I'm a little nervous about this. I'm a little nervous. So I am going to open up a new jar of black. Okay. I've never done this before. I just have to preface that. This is something I've never done, so we'll see how this turns out. I don't have the steadiest hand, so that will be interesting. But we're going to try it, you know? This is mine. This is my door hanger, so if it doesn't turn out perfect, it's a-okay. Alrighty, so that might be too thick. I'm just kind of practicing. Sorry, y'all, hold on. That's fine. We'll do it. There you go, Miss Joy. I like that thinking. Hey, A to Z Crafts and Decor. Hello from Connecticut. First time. Hi, Maria. Well, welcome on in. My name is Alex. I'm attempting something new today. We're going to see if this turns out. This could be a disaster. This could be an absolute disaster, but we're going to try it. Okay. Y'all, I can do this. I can do this. Okay, definitely didn't have enough paint on my brush. But it's not going to be perfect, and we're not going to be upset about it. I'm telling myself that. Thank you for the follow. Could be. You got this. Okay, set the PM and reference this. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I'm kind of thinking this is a little too thick. We're going to make it work. I think the brush is too thick, but you know what? We've already committed, so we're doing it. Yeah, I think the line's a little too thick. That's okay, though. You can learn not to do that if you get this project. No disaster, it's art. I'm trying, y'all. I am trying. I definitely think my line is way too thick, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, this isn't as hard as I thought it was. What do y'all think? Does it look too thick? I know. Well, this is just something new, you know? Like, this is something new that I'm trying. It's something I've never done. So, you know, the more you do something, the more your confidence grows. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not bad for my first. This is my first time, y'all, doing that. I know I keep saying that because I know there are some wonderful crafters on here who do this all the time, you know? So I'm going to, Miss Joy, I'm going to add maybe some polka dots or maybe some white stripes. I'm thinking some white stripes in the black. Okay, here we go. Other side. I've got 20 minutes. So I am presenting for Craft Around the Clock. If you are not part of that crafting group, you need to join because it's amazing. There are some wonderful crafters. I mean, everybody's wonderful. Wonderful crafters in that group. And y'all, there's crafting happening all day long. I love it. Hi, Sandra. Okay, sorry if I'm quiet. I'm concentrating. Edge black with yellow. Ooh. Okay, we could do that. We could do some yellow lines. What do y'all think? Yellow lines or white lines? The line's a little thick, but it is gonna be okay. Maybe we won't add the scrollies. We'll see. Yellow, okay. All right. Yellow. Okay, 2 for yellow. All right, get that in there. Okay, y'all. Yeah, I was planning on adding something to it, but you know what? Not bad for my first time, y'all. Not too bad. Okay, let me grab a new pack of baby wipes and wipe this up. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Thanks, Miss Joy. I'm trying. I'm trying here. Okay, glass mat. I always talk about this, y'all, but this thing has been the bomb. I love this thing. Okay, let me do this. All right, let's dry this. Make sure this is nice and dry. And then, I don't know, y'all. It definitely needs the swirlies, I think. I like that. I was thinking that too, Miss Sharon. I have the little black stripes, but you could do so many different things with this. All right, let's get the black totally dry. Do y'all like the swirlies with it? What do y'all think? I mean, I like it. Keep the swirlies, okay. Miss some spots. Let me just clean those up. Pinstripe edge. So what I was gonna do was take my yellow and just do lines all the way around like that. But what we'll do is we'll get everything glued and then we will go in and add that. Okay, yes, swirlies, okay. Yes to the swirls. All right, let's go ahead and glue everything and then we'll go from there, okay? So I'm gonna use my stick fast glue, okay? Everybody always asks me, so when you comment the word B, this glue is actually linked directly in the message. You just have to scroll down a little bit and it is linked in there for you, so you can snag it from Amazon. This glue is great for door hangers. Okay. All right, let's glue the swirls on. And my Stick Fast is a little gummy because it's all clogging up in the little nozzle. Okay, a little bit here. And like I said, y'all, I used my chalk paste to paint, but you could use acrylic paint. You don't have to use the chalk paste. Okay, I'm gonna turn this over here. Actually, why did I do that? This way. There we go. All right, glue these. A little bit over there. Boom. And we're gonna do this one. And then we'll do the eyes and the antennas. And we're gonna put a big bow in the center of the body, okay? So that should kind of cover up our lines right there. So I'm gonna use these stripes. I was gonna add a pattern to the stripes, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna keep it really, really simple. Okay. I like the Stick Fast glue because it gives you time to work. It doesn't set up or cure as quickly as like hot glue does. So we're gonna do the bottom part like so. Oh shoot, y'all, I meant to sand my edges. I might have to do that at the end. Okay, then let's do the eyes and our little antennas. So I'm trying to decide if we like the antennas on the back or on the front. I think the front. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm trying not to move this. Here we go. All right, so we can do antennas on the front. Hold on. Antennas on the front or on the back? What do y'all think? Now, if we do it on the back, we're only gonna have the little eyes on the front. I think it needs it on the front to kind of just add a little bit to it. I'm gonna do it on the front. But if you do this, you could also do it on the back, okay? Let me scoot this back a little. There we go. And put this on here. I'm just trying to decide where. I know it's kind of hard to see. You can do it in between the hanging holes or on the outside. I kind of like the outside. Okay. Let me glue my eyes. I'm just trying to make sure that these are centered. I'm going to glue the antennas on the front. Now, if you get this door hanger to create with, you can glue it on the back too. That will look cute as well. You don't have to create it just as I am. You can do you. All right. A little bit of glue here. I'm gonna hold this down. He is cute. I stepped out. Yeah, he is cute. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here. And then we're gonna put this here. Okay. Hi, Mary Jo. How are you? All right. Oh, he's cute. He is cute. All right, let's do our stripes really quickly and be done. Well, we have to add a bow. So comment the word B, B-E-E, and I will send you the supply list, including the link to this door hanger, the blank door hanger. You can get it and paint it however you want to. It is up to you. I'm trying to get most of this black out of my brush because I don't have another one over here. All right, just kind of rinsing out my brush. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Oh, heck, y'all. Butterfingers. Okay, I'm going to use my pucker to do my lines. Okay. And I might have to go over and do a couple of coats of the stripes, but y'all will get the idea of it. And then I will probably do a couple coats because it is a little sheer. But I want it to be nice and bright. Oh yeah. Okay. I need more stripes. I'm loving the little stripes on the edge of the wing. So I'm moving this around. I think I got a little too spaced out right there. And I will go back and do another coat just because they are a little bit on the sheerer side. So I think 2 coats of the stripes will look good. Highlight, what? I still got to do a bow, but we're just going to do a messy bow. Nothing fancy. It's going to be a big mama messy bow. Hi, Cindy. Y'all don't go anywhere because we're going to do a giveaway at the end. And if you're commenting and interacting, that will get you entered. The more you comment, the more opportunities you have to win. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's coming together. Part of me wanted to use like a matte yellow for the stripes, but I wouldn't match the body because it's not the same like shade of yellow, the one that I would like to use. So that's why I went in with the shimmer paste, and I'll have to do another coat of the stripes. Oh, sorry, y'all. Is it going down? Oh gosh. Y'all, I got a new little stand for my camera and I'm kind of afraid it's gonna fall. You could totally do a transfer on the belly for sure. I'm gonna do a bow, but you could totally just do like buffalo plaid. You could get the big 18 by 18 sheet and do the body that way. For sure. Where did you get that big B from? Miss Vicky, I sell it. I cut it and I sell it. So Miss Vicky, if you comment the word B, which I think you already did, you will get the message, and in the message, it'll be the first link in the message to this. I know, sorry. My thing's been doing that, Miss Sharon. I don't know why. Let me try unplugging my phone. I don't know why it's been doing that. But okay, let's put this to the side. Let's pull out all of our ribbon and figure out what we're gonna do. You do see pucker, Miss Amy. You sure do, my friend. Okay. I'm just kind of, we're gonna do a messy bow. We're gonna add all sorts of things and figure it out. Camera, what? My thing moved on me. My stand on my camera that my camera's sitting on moved on me. So not much I can do about that. I had standing bees, Miss Vicky, that I did in a live sale that I need to add to my site. I do have that. Just send me a message and we can chat. I can help you. Okay. Y'all, if you don't get ribbon from Sam's, you need to, because it is the bomb. We're going to add a little bit of blue. We'll see if we like this in here. Thank you. I don't know if the blue will go, but we're going to try it. We're going to see. Just adds a little something something to the bow. You're welcome. Yeah, just send me a message. We can totally chat and we can figure something out for you. Okay. These are ribbons that I got last year at Sam's. I need to go again this year and check it out. You need that ribbon. You can totally get it at Hobby Lobby too. The ribbons that I'm using, a lot of them are from Sam's. Like 3 of them. And y'all, I'm just adding random ribbon and see how this turns out. That could have been dangerous. Yes. We may end up taking out the blue, but I just cut it just so we can kind of look at it and see what we think. Yes, check out Sam's. They have great ribbon and you get their very large rolls. Very, very large rolls. Ooh. Yes, Miss Vicky. I didn't know that either until I think a couple of years ago, and I love it. I need to go. I bought a ton of Christmas ribbon, and then, you know, my life kind of blew up a little bit. And so I didn't get to use it. So I have a bunch for next year. But I need to go and get some. You can order it online, April. I don't have a Sam's membership, so my mom takes me. She goes with me, so I can get it. But you can also order it online. I think I paid $7.68. Yes, so they're really, really cheap, which is amazing because you get so much of it. So much cheaper than like ordering on Amazon or like even at Hobby Lobby. It's a lot cheaper. Alrighty, let's do these. And then let's put, oh God, a little messy bow together. I'm going to turn on my hot glue gun. I have a Sam's account. Yes. Yes, y'all got to go to Sam's. But if you can't, just order online. I think it's a little bit more if you order online, but it's still, like, you still get a ton of ribbon for... Okay, I might have made these a little too short, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want... I'm just testing it out over here. I might add more of the buffalo plaid. Let's do blue. Add a little bit more buffalo plaid. I want more of that buffalo plaid. No, these scissors are terrible. Oh my goodness. And everything's just falling over here all the time, y'all. I don't think Costco sells a ribbon, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know that for a fact. So... don't get mad at me if they don't. They might like over Christmas time, but I don't think they sell it like during the spring. Okay. Here we go. We're going to add, we're going to do 2, 2. I'm going to do blue, blue, plaid, plaid, yellow, yellow, polka dot, and we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see how this turns out. You're welcome. There is a Costco in San Antonio. There's several. Or I think there's maybe just one. I don't know. Okay, this is kind of already moved on me, but it is what it is. We're gonna make it work. Ribbons don't move. Hold on. Ooh, that's a cute bow. I love anything polka dot though. All right. Get this tied as best I can, making sure it's centered before I get it any tighter, okay? And then we are gonna fluff. Okay, let's fluff it out. I need to cut down the polka dot ribbon because she is way too long. Like, what the heck? But we are going to cut that down. Now, I probably should have made it a little bit bigger, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay. Just fluff it out. This is where I get frustrated because I get frustrated with the fluffing. Ooh. That down. Yeah, see? It needs to be a bigger bow. It needs a bigger bow. So I knew it was going to be too short. But do y'all get the idea? It definitely needs to be a bit bigger. So I will make a bigger bow and I will post the finished piece in my VIP group because I'm out of time. Oh my gosh, y'all. Real life over here. This always happens to me. I always make my bows either way too big or way too small. So, that's funny, y'all. I will fix the bow, but there it is. Kind of the idea. The bow needs to be a lot bigger because I want it to cover the sides right here, okay? So there is kind of the idea. I'm gonna hop over into my VIP group. I'm gonna finish this over there, which I'll go in and I'll finish up the stripes and all of that. So you can join me over there if you want to, but comment VIP or comment B and you'll get the supply list. And that will also send you the link to my VIP group, okay? Yeah, I've got another one made for a different project. So y'all you could totally do it on the neck. But then his body looks a little bare, right? Right? So do me a huge favor before y'all go, make sure you comment !notify. This will get you a message next time I'm live on my page. Make sure you comment that and Facebook will send you a message when I'm live. I'm going to hop over into my VIP group and redo my bow and finish up my stripes, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will probably be on sometime tomorrow. Let's pick a winner really quickly. I will probably be on sometime tomorrow. Let's pick a winner for our giveaway and then we will be done, okay? Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cynthia, girl, I can never say it. Kwood. Cynthia C. You are the winner. Do me a huge favor. Send a message to the page saying like, hey, I won and your emailing address. And I will get your giveaway sent out to you, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll be on tomorrow, probably at some point. And I will see y'all over in the VIP group. Bye.